Olá, para mim é um prazer estar aqui realizando mais uma entrevista com um convidado ilustre e hoje internacional. Nós estamos com o Aleksandar da Solar PV Rac. Ele é sérvio e veio direto da China para nos falar um pouquinho sobre o mercado chinês de energia, especialmente o mercado solar. Eu vou conduzir essa entrevista em inglês, vou tentar da melhor forma possível e depois a gente vai legendar aqui toda a conversa à medida que a gente for desenvolvendo aqui com o Alex. So, welcome to Ecogateway Talks. For us, it's a pleasure to receive you today. I was just introducing you and your company and just explaining that we are going to talk in English, but everybody doesn't want to worry about, okay? And so, Aleksandar, tell me about you. Just present yourself. Talk a little bit about your career and your experience at the energy sector, please.
First, thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure. We know each other for a long time, and I'm really honored to be part of this podcast. So basically, I was born in Serbia. I grew up there. Then I moved to USA when I was a teenager in Chicago. So my background is a mixture. I'm a USA Serbian citizen. Since then, 2017, I moved to China, when China was exciting before the COVID, and I entered to green energy. It was always interesting for me, and I had some basic background before I moved there. So first thing when I got there, I saw that China is much more advanced than the rest of the world for the green energy. And I had the luck to meet good people. Now my partner in Xiamen, it's a city in south of China. So we make agreement. I start my company Xiamen International Trade for trading with many things from China abroad. And since I met this as my partner, we just start to company Vista PV Rac. So the name was changing, but through the years, but Vista PV Rac is now the last name what we called it. What can I say? It's very exciting. New experience in my life. First of all, the country, the mentality, the food. The food is always most questionable part of China. But as I said, it was new experience, and I think from this distance, it's the best choice in my life to move to live in China. And if we have time, I will give you short reasons why. Because China is very proactive country, and they are moving forward so fast that I, even who live there, couldn't catch easily. So with this knowledge, wherever I go abroad, I can see what can I do on different markets. So that's the reason I'm here in Brazil right now.
Wow, it's a great story. Yes, because congratulations. This demands a lot of courage, right? To move into China and a different country, different culture, and to be open to develop yourself, to develop your career, to learn something different. So congratulations. And about the energy market, the green energy, tell us your view. Could you just give us an overview of the market in China?
Okay, so
And how you compare their market with our moment in Brazil?
okay, so as I said, China started this long time ago, 20, 25 years ago. And as I said, because of the huge competition, and many people jump in on this, I said, train to green energy. The quality of solar panels or construction for solar panels, uh, batteries and everything is amazing because they said they need to compete. And the good part of China, they don't allow to have a monopoly of one company cannot produce the whole like a whole circle like solar panels, batteries, construction. They need to divide. So we have regions who are specialized in its different areas of green energy, and it makes great results, like great results. So first thing when I moved to Brazil, I saw, okay, first beautiful country, the weather, I mean, totally different than China, mentality of course, of the people, much closer to me actually, and the food of course. But I saw the Brazil wants to learn, wants to invest, want to improve their quality. And as we spoke before, I said Brazil is a God-given country for green energy. So because you have lots of sunny days, the you go to agricultural like worldwide. So I think now the momentum for Brazil to start to improve is right. And that's why I decided to move here to live in Brazil actually. So because there's so many opportunities to do business here, and I think I can help local to local market to at least explain how and make it much closer to people here to understand how is Chinese mentality and how the companies there are like operating. As I said, like Chinese are a little bit aggressive when they do business, and Brazilians they're more careful, cautious. So I'm here to at least make it closer so they can understand each other. And I think the language barrier is also a big problem, but not as a mentality. I think mentality is the biggest because totally two different mentalities, like the opposite way. And I understand, and I said, I think in the future, because Brazilians now they want to invest and expand their like businesses, they will be more open-minded to Chinese market and actually to Chinese companies who can help them to elevate their business here in Brazil.
Great, great. So basically, you could just experience the 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 increase of a huge solar power plants in China, and to participate of several different process, and now you are able being and living here in Brazil to bring this experience, and also not just the process how to develop, but also to provide solutions for the country. And coming from China that he had already experienced, applied, right? Did lots of installations already, so it's you can grant it, right?
Yes, exactly. So, like as I said, I became a partner of this company in 2017. So, with very small knowledge about solar energy, but I said always was fascinating about this, and I had a lot to learn how they operate through the world, like different, like in Southeast Asia, Africa, especially Europe. Like our biggest market was before was Europe, but Europe is too small now because they said like not because of regulations, because the geopolitical situation and taxes and everything, it's okay, but it's affecting on the market. As I said, like I learned how to this market is working, and we didn't have any clients in South America. So luckily, when we met last year in Intersolar in Sao Paulo, I saw the huge potential for my company actually and for other Chinese companies here in Brazil. But as I said, I needed to understand mentality and how the business function here. So after 1 year, I have much clearer like picture, and I think you will be perfect match. Brazil and China will be perfect match, but you need to be very controlled, like because as I said, China is a huge country, like many companies, and like every other country in the world, they have this mind about China, the bad quality, right? But as I said, you get what you pay. It's very simple. And I think Brazilians now, they need to learn about this. Okay, either way, you will get the good quality. You will pay less than anywhere else. But as I said, you cannot get cheap and a good quality. It's not possible. It's like never happened. Maybe 20, 30 years ago, but now they are like elevated as a country, as an economy. So I think it's not possible. And they also have very strict regulations in China. People, they don't know this. They're very, very strict. And me as a foreigner, and I'm telling you like this, I need to go through lots of process and lots of paperwork to start my own company in China. And as I said, like knowing this, I can assure clients and partners in the future, they are very, very regulated. Wise, like a bank, let's say like you want to order, and you have bank guarantees that you will get what you pay and this, and they're very, very, very like strict to the point. And I think also Brazil, they said they are open to learn this to do with that. I think my humble opinion that and I saw it since last month. Your president was there. They want to make stronger partnership with China. Now lots of Brazilians, and good news, from June 1st, the Brazilians, they don't need visa for China for 1 month. So it opens a lot of opportunities for local companies to go there, at least to have a sense how the global...
Easy to have an overview of the market.
Exactly. And it will help a lot. And I always said, please go check, because it's good. Then you will open your mind to many other things, not only for the green energy. And you will get new ideas. What can you implement here in Brazil?
Great. And people here in Brazil can count on your support.
Always. If you need any advice, like I said, I think the best advice I can give is to go there directly, but also is to open your mind. You need to, okay, I know Brazilians are very cautious about the trust and everything. You need to open your mind, okay? You need to go there and see. And I can help, like, if you want to see some factories at this, I can organize a meeting and you can go there and see from the first hand, like I say. They will welcome you. The Chinese are very, like, similar to Brazilians when it's hospitality. Like, you go there, they will embrace you, like, coffee, let's have a dinner, let's go here. Very similar to Brazilians. And I experienced this in Brazil. People here are warm, like, they like to talk, they like to embrace you, they like to know about you a little. That's curious a little bit, but same like Chinese, they're also curious. And I think this part will be easier. So, and I think that in maybe 2-3 years, you will have more Brazilian companies who cooperate with Chinese companies, for sure.
Yes, I believe so. And but you were not just attending nowadays small and medium companies, but you are attending already huge companies, huge corporations. So that already has this experience, right? To import and to have a relationship somehow with China. So I think that even though it's important to count with you, because you are in Brazil right now.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, I'll be here now. I'm Brazilian. I'm from Sao Paulo.
Yeah, so it's something good, because it's a good interface, right?
Exactly.
Because you are here, you are able to go to visit, to have meetings, and also to present, and also to go with them to visit some possibilities in China, right?
Exactly.
Over there.
Exactly.
So it's very good. And you told me that this year will be your first year at Intersolar. Is that right?
Exactly. So last year, we met there, but I was just a visitor.
Yes, true.
So because Vista PV Rac attend more than 10 expos in the world. We were last was in Shanghai. Before that, it was Kuala Lumpur, Manila, Munich, We go to, now the first time we will go to Sao Paulo and Mexico City. But now I'm focused, because I'm here in Brazil, I'm focused to Intersolar in Sao Paulo. I'm so excited because it's first time as an exhibitor here. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I saw last year, I said with my own eyes, how it looks, how big it is, how it's important, how many exhibitors are local exhibitors from here. And I saw that there are not so many Chinese companies there. But I think from this year and next year, and it will be increasing. And I said, people, they will think, oh, it's a competition, and this. I don't think so. I think competition can also elevate the local like companies to get better, to have knowledge. And I said, the best country that you can learn about green energy is China. One, no doubt, no doubt, because I said they are way, way above not only Brazil, many other countries. Like, so I think you should learn from them. Said, be cautious. Okay, you know, you need to protect your own like economy market, but for the exchanging the ideas, innovations, they are perfect partner, and they are open to cooperate like with Brazil.
Great, great, yeah. And because anyhow, we are a huge market, right? So for them, it's very important to be here. And tell us exactly what you're going to show at the Intersolar. So tell us about
The products.
the product itself, the solution that you offer.
So, like, we are the PV Rac company. We produce solar mounting construction, like for every solution. So my partner, that he's Chinese, of course, he has 3 factories in Xiamen. So we produce everything from the scratch. We import minerals of iron ore, like, and other materials, and we produce not only construction for solar panels. We also produce for buildings, like materials, like construction, like solutions. And like I said, everything is in the family. So 3 factories from the scratch. So like what we will offer is some innovation. We have, I think, 40 or 50 patents, like registered patents, are all solutions in this field. And we will present some solutions that you cannot find in Brazil. Some new ideas that you can use. And
you produce in steel structure
these are
or
everything. Steel, metal, like aluminum, everything. So the companies started to work 2007. So they're like,
so metallic components for trackers but also residential.
yes, everything, yes. Also for the buildings, yes.
Yeah, for building as well. Okay, great.
So everything is, I said, everything is a house, and I said,
The patent is related to how material, the resistance, or
of course, because we didn't do business in South America until now. We did it with Central America and USA, North America, like, and we had with actually knowledge what we gain about this area is from Dominican Republic, because Dominican Republic is island, right? And there's a lots of salt, like because of the sea and the corrosion and everything. So in the beginning, we needed to know to find solution and everything. And I said, like, same in Brazil, we got these different areas, like, but I said, gaining this knowledge before, it allows us to come here strongly with solutions that any demand from the local company, we can give them like quickly. So for example, we have 20 engineers over for us. So if you have like quotation and you want some new solutions for your market, we can give in 48 hours. So that's how the Chinese are fast, and they can give you material solutions, not only design, because material solution is also important because of the weather, the climate, and people, and even I didn't understand how the construction is important for the plants. This is the most important part. Not panels are like easy part, right? But construction is what holds everything on together. And because many people, they want to save money on this construction, that is expensive, and you have some disaster like winds and this,
Yes.
and you make more damage than you can even imagine. And so we know this. We experienced this before in the past, like when the clients order cheaper materials to save money or later, and after like some disasters, they, oh, this is what's it, this is what you pay, you get what you pay. And I think this is also very important to Brazilian clients to know. But okay, it's like they said British, they said, I'm not so rich to buy cheap stuff. So sometimes you need to pay a little bit higher, but your mind will be much calmer and peacer.
Definitely. Yes. Yes, because apartment will how can I say, needs to operate for more than 20 years, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it has to be everything okay until the end of life.
Exactly. I said you have here so big potential to be not leader in South America, to be leader in the world regarding green energy. And you just need to be more, you say lazier, but not lazier, just more efficient, more efficient. Because Europe is already have a plan until 2050 to have zero carbon emission. And they are so aggressive. And Europe is smaller than Brazil. So I think the Brazilians, I said, and there is not so much sunlight here. So, and I think you can also start to elevate yourself, because I said, I live now in Sao Paulo. I saw the car traffic, and still using gasoline or diesel. And I said, to have an electric car in Sao Paulo, it's a savior. You can save a lot of money, lots of bad emissions in the air. But yes, but also you can have new cars, like you're driving very old cars, like China. When I arrived in China, they have a policy that you cannot drive a car older than 5 years. And many people could not afford, don't get me wrong, but China's market, they produce many different car types. So they made cars for every budget. So, but most of them, they're electric cars. So I lived in Beijing for 6 years. And when I went there, I said, if you see stars, you're so lucky because of the light, but also because of the pollution. Now, like after the COVID, they reduced this. Now it's perfect. It's perfect. In just 5 years,
Replace all the
almost. Like I think 80% they replace gasoline for the electric cars. And because, okay, they give some benefits if you buy electric cars. But I said, like the availability of the cars, the price is good. And I saw BYD in Brazil, Chery. So they are like,
they're very strong also.
yeah, of course. And you should have. I said, it's easy to charge. And I think,
Yeah, but we are in this process.
yes, sure. But that's it. Like this, I saw this live here. I saw Brazil wants to go. And my Chinese friend told me this, and I think he's right. I didn't be in China 20 years ago, but he said Brazil was China 20 years ago when they start to elevate this. So he saw the potential also in Brazilian market that you want to be better than you are. And I just need to embrace and say congratulations, because I also see this potential.
Yes, true. But it's just getting back to the solution. You provide the components for trackers and support. The PV supports, right? But do you provide also projects or do the sizing of power plants? How it works?
Everything. We produce also projects. Most of the clients, they have projects, right? They have like their own projects. But if they don't have, they can tell us, oh, we want to produce this amount of energy. We can give you solutions from our side, but also we can assemble. We want to build solar plant, right? So I said, there is no monopoly in China. So I cannot produce everything. But we have like a group of partners that we can assemble the whole project for you and give you the price. Okay, we produce this, but our company partners, they produce solar panels, like inverters, batteries, everything. So it's up to the client what he wants. Like, as I said, you have a choice to choose. But as I said, like from our side, we can give you full support in any of your decisions, in any like inquiries that you have, and give you some advices. Because it's not like in our interest that we sell you once. We want you to be our stable partner in Brazil. And I think for Brazilians, it's very important to have a stable partner that you can rely to. You don't need to have too much talk. Okay, like when you have too much talk, there is less work. So like it's better to do strong partnership and trust, okay, of course, but also to provide good solutions for your market here or for Brazilian market. And yeah, we can produce everything like from the scratches. Like I said, depends on the client's needs, what he wants.
Great. Great. Okay, Alex. So I think that we could have a good conversation on review about you, about the solution. I think the Brazilian market will be very interested to know a little bit more about it. How they can contact you.
So I have like website. We have website, vistapvrac.com. I can share with you and everything. We have like I have WhatsApp, of course, as my phone number, but also like they can. The easiest way is to by email or WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp is most common thing now in business world, and if they want to have more information and this, we can arrange a meeting, or they can meet me personally in Sao Paulo. If they're in Sao Paulo, we can meet, and I can give them briefly like what we do, and but that's it, like basic stuff.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So thank you very much for this conversation. It's always a pleasure to meet you, to receive you here in our office. And I'm glad that you will be to rest here.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so success and very good luck for you here in our country.
Thank you so much.
And well, thank you for everybody that is watching us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.